Good morning, comic fans. You're with the Comic Pusher at the Comics Club, Tampa and Brandon's favorite comic and gaming store. It is Wednesday, July 27th, new comic book day, the best day of the week, as always. It has been quite the month, quite the week, quite the month, quite the year. And this week, the stack of comic books has now reached, let's get out the tape measure. Let's see, we're at half for the indies. We're at another 3.5 for Marvel, or another 3 inches for DC. We're talking 11-inch stack of comic books there. That's not bad at all. Don't forget to leave comments after all of our videos this month, because I'll enter you into a monthly drawing, and that's going to take place next Wednesday at 11 a.m. On that show. We're going to be doing the show, and we're going to be doing all the prize drawings for that day. We've got a bunch of stuff to show you today. It's been a really quite an amazing shipment this week. We've just got a little bit of everything. Comic books, game, toys, statues. We've got it all. Where to begin? Well, I'll begin with this, catalogs. Game Trade Magazine catalogs hit the stand if you're interested in that. It tells you all the new games coming up that will be coming out soon. And is there anything in it that you're interested in us ordering for you? We'll be happy to do that for you. Also, the new previews has hit the stand. Pretty much everything you want to know about all the upcoming independent comic books are in previews, because Diamond Comic Distributors has pretty much become the distributor for most independent comic book publishers. So that's on the stands today, along with also Marvel's preview magazine, which tells you all the stuff that will be coming out, including the new upcoming Miracle Man Silver Age series. That looks like it should be pretty cool. And look, Spider-Man #1, the end of the Spider-Verse. I wonder what that's all about. How can you have the end of a whole multiverse full of spiders? How does that happen? How can you do that? We're going to find out. We have some really good trade paperbacks, graphic novels, hardcovers for you, including Gunslinger Spawn Volume 1. If you're a Spawn fan, if you've been reading Gunslinger Spawn, a lot of fun here. This one hitting the stands, collecting. I think it's the first, how many issues they're collecting it here? First 6 issues, 1 through 6 of the new Gunslinger Spawn series. Probably the absolute best comic book story I've ever read about Supergirl was Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. It was an 8-part series, and I got to tell you, I'm a Superman fan and always have been, and I've read a lot of great Superman stories. The noble family of Elle from Krypton includes Kara Zor-El, and that's Supergirl. This was written by Tom King. This, hands down, is the best Supergirl story I ever read. In fact, it's the best super anythings. Any of the Superman family characters, this is by far the best. It's epic. It shows Supergirl and the House of Elle, how noble and selfless they are. It's just an amazing story where she goes far out of her way to help people, and it's just quite amazing. It starts out with her just wanting to have a drink on her birthday, but because she's a Kryptonian and she has all that superpowers, she won't be affected by alcohol, so she has to go find a place where she can have a drink and have a nice little buzz on, I guess that would be the way to say it. But so Supergirl finds herself on a planet where she's powered down, and everything goes wrong from there. But she sets it all right eventually, and it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing story. If you've not read this, I highly recommend this book. This is one of the best reads I've ever had in comic books right here. Great stuff. So Tom King, thank you. Thank you, Tom King, for this remarkable story. Also, if you're a Superman fan, well, we just got in the deluxe hardcover edition of Book 6 of Batman. And I'm loving the artwork on the back cover of this. Look at this. Oh, what a great piece of art. Batman and Bane, The City in Chaos, written by Tom King, again, the same author who gave us the amazing Supergirl story. So definitely check these both out here at the Comics Club. Or if you're not local, get on down to your local comic shop. Talk to your local comic book pusher and see if they can get that for you. If they don't have it in stock, get them to order for you. What great stuff. We have a lot of variants and comic books we'll get to, but we still have more other stuff to show you. We have Magic the Gathering Double Masters just showed up. I didn't even think I was going to get some of these. These are pretty much the hottest Magic the Gathering expansion happening right now. And we have booster packs of the drafts, plus we have these collector boxes. I only have 2 of these. They have 4 booster packs in each, and they are super sought after. I've only got a couple. First one's in here to belly up to the bar, get it. So if you're interested in prices, give us a call or come on in. San Diego Comic-Con happened this summer and just recently wrapped up, actually. And as a result, we got a couple of things for the store that we thought our customers might be interested in because they couldn't get out to the convention themselves. This is limited to only 2,000 pieces, and this is number 1002. It's Star Wars Death Watch 1/6 scale mini bust. If you're a Mandalorian fan, this is nice. Look at that. Some great stuff. And each one is individually numbered, if you can catch that there. Number 1002 of only 2,000 made. Let me tell you, 2,000, that is a pretty low number for a Star Wars collectible. And this is a San Diego Comic-Con convention exclusive that we were able to offer you here at the Comics Club today. So come and check those out. One of our favorite characters from the movies and just from life in general was Bruce Lee. And San Diego Comic-Con had this exclusive Bruce Lee action figure. If you're a Bruce Lee fan, that's a pretty cool action figure. Comes in this little what looks like a video, the old video cassette tapes. This is what their boxes looked like back then. I don't know if anybody is old enough to remember these, but I do. And so that's pretty cool. But wait, there's more. Same format, same San Diego Comic-Con exclusive deal. But this one is one of our very favorite characters, John Wick. You know, they shouldn't have killed this dog. John Wick, a force to be reckoned with, action figure. Check this out, people. Look at it. Comes with accessories, John Wick, with a gun in hand, all ready to go. Set him up on your shelf, put him up against your G.I. Joes, have a great time. John Wick is in the house. Limited stuff. We don't have. We had pre-sales. We only have a couple for the store. That's it. Get yourselves in here and get them while you can, because we are going to sell out of those very quickly, probably right off the bat. So let's get into the variant covers that we got this week for you, because time is ticking. Was that everything from over there? I think it was. Okay, so Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 131. This is a 1 in 10 variant. Oh, the turtles, including Jennica. I was wondering why Jennica had 4 fingers and a thumb, because all the other turtles, they have 3. But Jennica, she turned into a turtle from being a human, and they turned into human forms from being turtles. So it's a little bit different thing. I don't know all the mythos behind the turtles and or Jennica, but it seems like an interesting thing that she's mutated differently than the rest. One of my earliest experiences in a comic shop was back in the 80s, and I went in and I looked up and I saw this book on the shelf. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 4, and it had just recently come out. And I was asking the guy that, I'm not so impressed with this comic. Why should it be so expensive? Why should it be so sought after? And he just said it's so cool. So I decided to start picking them up and reading them. Wow, the early turtles were amazing and really violent, and nothing like the kids stuff that you see out there. But the actual turtle ongoing story is also not for kids. But those early ones in black and white, they were so graphic. And one of the episodes, one of the turtles, spoiler alert, loses his hands, gets it cut off. It's just it was so good. I was just so impressed by it. But I never expected it was going to become a kid show at some point, because it was mostly real adult fare. So coming from Marvel, we got Gambit number 1 in 25. We don't get a lot of stuff for Gambit or for his love. Oh, what's her name? The mutant. The two of them, they don't do a lot of stuff with them, but it's good to see we got a number 1 of this. Good morning, Esteban. Thank you so much for joining us. Venom number 9. This is the 1 in 25. Look at that. Ooh. That thing looks deadly. Guinness Vell. That's a Marvel's son. Captain Marvel. Guinness Vell, Captain Marvel, number 1. Pretty cool stuff. Amazing Spider-Man has hit a major milestone. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 900, or number 6 in the current numbering. So if you're following the legacy numbers, we're up to number 900. Here's the 1 in 25. We got a couple of those for you. And Amazing Spider-Man number 900, 1 in 50. That's pretty cool. 1 in 50. Redbeard Reviews, good to see you there. Early Turtle stories were epic, absolutely dark and very different than how most people think the Turtles. Yes, they were. They were very dark and very epic, and they weren't real happy stories at all. You know, didn't do a lot of laughing in them, but they were great stories, dark and something we'd never seen before. Amazing things. A few years back, before the pandemic, we were going through stuff in the back room, and we came across a box of magazines in there, and mixed in with the magazines were several early issues of the Turtles. We had issue number 1, 4th printing, number 2, something printing, I don't forget what, all the way up to number 4. So 3 and 4, I think, were first printings. So that was an amazing find in the back room back there. You never know what you're going to find in the Comics Club's catacombs back there. Detective Comics number 162. This is a 1 in 25. Interesting look there for Bruce. Hey, morning, Gunzy. Hey, Juggernaut. I have a question for you. You left a message on our phone this morning about you wanted to be make sure we pull a bunch of stuff for you. One of the things for you, but it got so garbled. The answering machine did not catch all of your message. So I need to know the titles that you're talking about, or the title, whatever it was you want us to pull for you. Make sure that you give us a call this afternoon, or send me a text, something. Let me know here in the chat. But what it was you wanted us to pull for you. Sorry about that. Your message was jumbled. House of Slaughter, number 7, 1 in 25. Look at this. How cool is that? I really like the dragon art. I wish I should give you a better image of it. But wow, it's beautiful. Nice stuff. And speaking of House of Slaughter, Something is Killing the Children, number 25, Unlockable. Virgin cover. That's been one of the hottest books on earth this past couple of years. Dark Messiah, number 3. This is the 1 in 25. Disturbed Dark Messiah is the name of it. Disturbed Dark Messiah. Hey, thank you, Juggernaut. Thank you. We appreciate that. Vampirella, year 1. This is a number 1, the G cover, and it's a 1. I think it's a 1 in 10, but it's a beautiful black and white sketch there. And also year 1. This is also 1 in 10, but this is Linsner, our good friend. Look, it's raining blood on young Vampirella there. So this tells us the story of Vampirella's origin and why she decided to come to Earth, because she's not from Earth. She's from another planet. Anybody know the name of that planet? Off the top of your head? I don't know. I know that's just kind of random to suddenly say, hey, what's the name of that? But speaking of random, Mr. Happy says random ought to be our secret word. Random is the secret word for this week. It's good today all the way through next Tuesday at 5 o'clock. And if you know the secret word, it gets you 15% off any single item in the store that's not already discounted. And a couple other apply. But this is good. If you're a subscriber or discount club member, you get an extra 5, so it's 20% off any single item that's not already discounted or consignment item. So, random, people, that's the secret word for this week. It's good all week long. And don't forget to leave a comment down below after the show so we can enter you into our monthly drawing, which happens the first show every month, Wednesday. The next one's going to be August the 3rd. That'll be our next one. So we were just looking at those indies, and speaking of indies, here's a huge stack of indies this week. I mean, wow, the number of titles out there in the indie section is just massive. And, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 130, started off. And there's 2 covers for that. Pick your favorite. Actually, my favorite is that one. Good stuff. Yosagi Yojimbo, number 29. It's late. It was supposed to be here last week, but all of ours came damaged. Hooray. So there you go. Yosagi Yojimbo hitting the stands this week. We were just talking about the Something is Killing the Children and House of Slaughter. This is Something is Killing the Children, issue number 25. And this is the mask version, the bloody mask. That's the 1 in 25 variant on its own. And there's the mask. But this one's the bloody face version. Or no, that was the bloody face version. This is the one without the blood. If you prefer your face with no blood on it, there she is. So there you go. Bloody or not bloody. And if you just like the regular cover, well, here it is. Or if you'd like to have a mystery cover, we got one of those coming up. This is the one that was one of the variants that was a virgin. That's the regular cover of it. That dragon looks so cool. And then the mystery cover. The reason why they have it bagged and with the front covered up is because there's some very, very graphic art under there. Vampy's home was Draculon, I think. Was it Draculon? Thank you, W. Arnold. We appreciate that. Vampy home was Draculon. I think that sounds right. I think you're correct in that. So this is House of Slaughter, the one that's packaged. Inside of here is a very graphic. I won't tell you, but it's. I'll just say it's mind blowing. Okay, that's all I'm going to tell you. That House of Slaughter number 7 bag copy is mind blowing. Image, the anthology, issue number 4, hitting the stands today. If you're an Image fan, got some reprints of some of their greatest hits in there. Ginny Zero, number 3 from Dark Horse. And they do one of the things that I love in comic books, and they give you that little cool bit of extra art on the back. I just love when they do that. Thank you for whoever idea that was for giving us that little extra on the back rather than just an advertisement. John Carter of Mars from Dynamite Comics, issue number 4. And we have the cosplay cover for that. If you're one of the cosplay cover fans. Also, Michael Linsner. J. Michael Linsner art for John Carter of Mars. He's the warlord of Mars. Kaiju Score, Steal from the Gods, issue number 4. And they're advocating that everybody read dangerously. Open up a comic book and read, people. Vampirella Year 1, I showed you earlier. If you want to draw your own pictures on a blank cover, there's one of those. This is Year 1, number 1, and one of our favorite artists, Parejo. Look at that. Wow. He is quite the remarkable artist. Is it a man? I'm not certain. I think it is. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Vampirella, Year 1, the cover A. I like that. Speaking of vampires, Vampire Slayer. Look out, Vampirella, because Vampire Slayer is also hitting the stands today. That's issue number 4. Scorched, issue number 8. If you're a fan of Spawn, this is Spawn Universe, Scorched. And they give you a sneak peek of what's coming next month. This is the August issue of Scorched. I think that's a great cover there. There's Scorch. Rogue Sun, issue number 6. If you're a Rogue Sun fan, we got that one coming at you. And the little bit of extra art on the back, which is always appreciated. Thank you. Sins of the Black Flamingo. It's a 5-part deal. This is issue number 2. I'm not too familiar with it. Looks like cool artwork, though. And a little flamingo on the back. Neon flamingo. I don't know where all this is. It Florida that's happening in? They got a flamingo. Maybe. Could be happening in Florida. My Little Pony, issue number 3. For the My Little Pony fans, it's your day. Come on in and get some. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, number 51. Sonic's going strong. I think this is the second series for Sonic, all the way up to 51 already. Not bad. The Macabre Motel. It's a one-shot from CEX Publishing. It's Comic Experience. If anybody's not familiar with Comic Experience, this is one of their covers of the Macabre Hotel one-shot. This one, is that, it looks like, is it? Okay, this artist looks very familiar to me. Does anybody know who that is? It looks like Allred, but I'm not certain. It looks a little like Allred. Is it just me? Does that look like Allred? And then there's this one. Infinite Office there. The Job from Hell. And this cool art on the back. This eye seems to be electronic and is watching us. So I took a left turn at the moon and got to the wrong Earth. This is Wrong Earth Meet from Ahoy Comics. It's issue number 1. It might be a one-shot, I think so. And then you got the Virgin art on the back cover, which is very good of them to do. So this guy's, I guess, the Meat Man. I don't know what's going on with that. It's very odd. Are you a Dungeons and Dragons fan? You know they're going to be doing another movie or show of some sort coming up that's been announced. Dungeons and Dragons Ravenloft, number 2. And the world of Ravenloft, I think, isn't that the one with like vampires? I think Ravenloft, maybe. Red Sonja, issue number 11. For all you female barbarian fans, are you Conan fans? You might like to pick that one up. Radiant Red, issue number 5. And Radiant Black. Got a couple different covers for you on that one. And that's issue number 16. Public Domain, issue 2. We Only Find Them When They're Dead, issue number 12. Pearl from Michael Bendis. Brian Michael Bendis has been doing Pearl for a while. We have this tiger on the back. So that's issue number 3 of the latest issue of Pearl, and we also have a latest series of Pearl. We also have this one with a little bit different color tiger on the back. If you're a Magic the Gathering fan, and I pointed out earlier that we got the Magic the Gathering Double Masters booster box. There's 4 packs in here. Then we got a display of Double Masters draft boosters. These are highly sought after. We only have a little bit. It's not going to last. If you need it, you need to get in here and get it. It's going to go. Issue number 4 of Magic the Gathering Hidden Planeswalker. The Naughty List, number 4. All right, I Hate This Place, issue number 3. It has 2 different covers, plus some bonus art on the back. You notice when these guys are walking by and someone underground is screaming, "Help, help, help." It seems like the sound is coming from underground. This next one has a... this is called I Hate This Place, but there's one that's pretty much F this place. That's the variant cover with the naughty word on it. Okay, for those of you who are in love with the F word, there it is on the cover, just for you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 131. Check out these covers. Wow. That's some cool stuff there. What the heck is that? It's like I got all of them, all of the enemies on there, or a lot of them. Anyway, so there's Turtles for you. Magic Order. This is like the second or third series of Magic Order. This is issue number 1. This is the third series. Actually, it says right there, Magic Order 3. This is issue number 1. Like it with color, or would you like it just gray tone? There you go. You've got your choice. All new Firefly, issue number 6. Are you a Firefly fan? You know, every time I see this, I think of Wash, and I almost get teary-eyed. Poor Wash. You know that old joke. You know that joke? How do reavers clean their harpoons? They run them through the wash. It's too soon. Beware the Eye of Odin and my bad jokes. There it is. Eye of Odin. Beware. Issue number 2. And this is a wonderful wraparound cover. Look at that. All kinds of action going on there. And you get the same great art inside. That's right. We have Disturbed Messiah, the Dark Messiah. You saw the 1 in 5 variant on this. And we also have that eerie back cover. Ooh, kind of spooky. Speaking of spooky, we have a Hell Cop. That's a cool cover. Look at that cover. And I like what they've done to the back. I'm going to show you that in a minute. But this cover is even better. It's a play on Alice in Wonderland. Look what's going on here. It's the Tea Party. It's the Mad Hatter's Tea Party from Alice in Wonderland. But I like this. Look, it's a concert advertising for a concert that's going on in hell. Back from the Dead tour. Apparently, the Pandemonium Palademon. I guess that's kind of the place there. On July 27th. That's today. It's all happening today. Did you get your tickets? They're going to cost you 60 Hellcop. 60 Hellcop. New dates added by popular demand. 8 p.m. tonight. It's John Lennon, Meatloaf, and Joey Ramone playing at Pandemonium's Palademon Theater there tonight. One show only. There's our Independence, kids, for you. Let's have a look at DC, which brings us this oversized series from Black Label. It's called One Dark Night, and I wonder who that is, huh? Sneaking through the swamp. Who could it be now? I just love the artwork, though, on that one. Of course, Killer Croc, right? Sneaking through the swamp. Who else could it be? Detective Comics, issue number 1062. We have three different covers for you to choose from. We have this one. And wait, that was upside down and backwards. Well, it's upside down anyway because he's the Hangman on this cover. They've been doing these tarot covers, tarot divination cards. I like that cover. It's just great. Gotham at sunrise, I believe. Or is it Gotham at sunset? Well, must be sunset. All the bats are coming out, so hard to tell. Bats are going back, coming out. Is it morning? Is it night? I think that's sunset, don't you think? I think it is. I think that's a sunset going on there. DC Mech is a 6-part miniseries, and it's all about DC mech armor. Here's the blueprints for Batman's mech armor. Or mech robots, I guess. Looks interesting. Guess they're trying to play up on the robots. Everybody likes robots, you know. Who doesn't like robots? Harley Quinn, issue number 17. She's squaring off for the main event against Verdict. Who will win? Who will it be now? Who will it be now? Will it be her? Will it be Verdict? Who will win this battle? Robin, number 16. Hitting the stands. Gotta love that. Sandman Universe, Nightmare Country, issue number 4. Now, Sandman's getting their own series. Or was it a movie? What's it going to be? Is it going to be a movie or a series? I think it's a movie. No, a series? I don't know. Somebody who knows, please enlighten me. This is, of course, Superman Space Age. It's all about a new telling of Superman's origin. Heroism is simply the act of being where you are needed the most. And it jumps through times in here. And it's interesting. And I think it actually jumps through universes. Because one of them ties in, this one you're seeing here, this picture you see on the back cover, ties into the Crisis on Infinite Earth story. So there's that. Task Force Z, issue number 10. A couple different covers for you. This next issue coming up here is Swamp Thing. And I got to tell you, look at all the villains on this cover. This is not Swamp Thing. This is Task Force. I just got a little sidetracked there. But look at all the villains. Oh, my gosh. That's a lot of villains in there. But Swamp Thing number 15. This cover. It's just so cool looking. You know, the green really brings out the red in his eyes, doesn't it? So, Young Justice Target number 1. I believe this introduces a new character. Action Comics 1045. I believe the War World storyline is winding down. The interesting artwork there. Aquaman number 6. If you like your Aquaman plural, Aquaman. If you like multiple Aquamans, Aquaman. That's the book for you. Pick up a copy, head to the beach, lay out in the sand in the sun, and enjoy a good read. Deathstroke, Year 2, Chapter 2, and issue number 11. That was a dark one, huh? Wow. Batman Fortress number 3 is our final one. I'm going to save the second issue because it's kind of funny what happens. There's a Sandman show starting on Netflix August 5th. Yeah, I think that's it, Juggernaut. I think that's it. I'm looking forward to it. Hope they do it justice. I don't know how you do the Sandman storyline in a TV show, but I'm hoping it's good. Look who's sitting in the Oval Office with his feet on the desk. Luthor. That looks interesting. Okay, there's our offerings from DC. And the last stack, certainly not the least stack by far, is Marvel. We're going to start out with George R.R. Martin's Wild Cards, Drawing of Cards, issue number 1, hitting the stands today. If you're a Wild Cards fan by Martin, well, this is it. It's finally arrived for you. Ant-Man number 1. We got this Scotty Young cover. Looks like Ant-Man's had his fill of someone's picnic there. Pretty funny stuff. Also, here's shows you the power of Ant-Man. He jumps up and punches Hulk and actually sends him flying backwards. I don't think so. I don't know about you, but that seems just a little off, doesn't it? Could Ant-Man really cause Hulk's head to go knock back? I don't know. Seems like Hulk wouldn't even notice if Ant-Man punched him in the jaw. But speaking of Ant-Man number 1, there's yet another cover for you. All right. Gambit. Haven't seen a Gambit for a while. So, of course, we have multiple covers to choose from. Look at that Rogue in the background. There you go. You know, we've been getting a lot of stuff from him and Rogue. Every once in a while, Rogue will have something, but not that often. It's Peach Momoko. And there's this one. Who is that character on his back? I believe it begins with a P. Pip? I forget. Anybody know this character's name? Looks like a lot of fun there. Wolverine patch, issue number 4. I think they're going to need more guns. What do you think? I hope it does. The comics justice, because everybody loves Sandman, and it would be a shame if they messed it up. Not the comic book, the Isaac Asimov's Foundation. If you watch that show that they did on Apple, they messed it up royal. The variants, and we have a regular cover and a variant for the variants. Iron Cat's up to issue number 2. It's Black Cat and Iron Man teaming up, and look at Predator. Look at all the heads back there. But I'm wondering, what is this head? Whose head is that? Yeah, I see Ghost Rider and Red Skull and it's Man Thing. Looks like Venom skull here. I don't know whose skull is that. Is that Beta Ray Bill? Maybe. Pretty cool covers. Iron Cat in her costume. Dr. Aphra, Star Wars Dr. Aphra. Got 3 different covers to choose from today. I like that one. And it's a Star Wars day because we also have Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. Star Wars Obi-Wan, number 3. Starting right out with Kit Fisto. Choose your destiny. Wait a second. What? What's going on there? Does he change sides? Obi-Wan. What's happening? Captain America, Symbol of Truth, issue number 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3 covers for you. There's the action figure cover with the Falcon. That's Captain America, of course. And then there's that one. That's cool. And this one. Looks like they might be doomed. Hey, doll. I showed you the variant for Guinness Vell, Captain Marvel. This is Marvel's son. He's taking up the mantle of Captain Marvel. The son of the original Captain Marvel is back, people. There he is, Peach Momoko. How beautiful is that? What a beautiful cover. Venom, number 9. Number 9. Number 9. That Storm as a kid. Oh, is that what that was? Oh, I thought it was Rogue. It looked like Rogue to me at a glance. Well, thank you, Haley P, for giving me that correction. I appreciate that. That was. Which cover were we talking about? Anyway, I'll go back over and look again. Strange. Well, that's strange. This is issue number 4. Moon Knight. Is that Moon Knight or not? Could it be somebody else? Who could it be now? Who is that? I'm getting messages now. Last but certainly not least, and I'm going to flip through these fairly quickly. Spider-Man. I showed you the variant covers for it earlier. Spider-Man issue number 900, or number 6 from a recent numbering, but Legacy number 900. This is a big, fat, thick book. It's like a triple book. You get 3 comic books in one, and it's worth every penny of the $9.99 they're hitting you up for. But it's issue number 900. Look at all the villains on that cover. This one looks fun. Straight out of the Spider-Man verse, which apparently is ending. Better pick up on it now. Scotty Young, he always gives us a good laugh. This one's actually got some reading to do on the cover. Those are fun. I'm going to save this one because this was one of my very favorite covers. This one's cool, though. Liking that. Great cover there. And this one, which I believe is actually this way. That's some cool art there. What a great cover. And this one, Spidey all wrapped around himself there. Looks like Doc Ock almost got him, but look, it's a wraparound cover. What in the world is that Electro with it's a combination of creatures. Look at that. What's happening there? There's a whole bunch of characters wrapped up in him. Peach Momoko gives us a beautiful rendering of Silk for that cover. And speaking of that combination creature, that all of his enemies wrapped up into one creature there. Wow. And this one, that's a cool cover. And here's my two absolute very favorites. This one, and last but certainly not least, this one. This is just a great cover. Look at his little bag. His clothing is obviously, as my wife pointed out, that's not spandex. With all the wrinkles in it. But that's pretty cool. He's up on the wires with the birds. Just loving that one. Great job. Great job. All right, well, there you have it, kids. There's all the stuff. We had so much today. It's a great week for comics. It's a great week to be a comic fan, but hey, it's the greatest hobby ever. So, of course, it is. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to leave a comment down below so we get us into the monthly drawing, which is next week, by the way. And keep in mind that we got in some great figures and toys and stuff for you. And remember, read. It brings out the hero in you. We'll see you next time at the comic.